What's good, everyone? Good afternoon. In case you don't know and you're new here, my name's Tosin. I'm a program manager in data analytics, and I'm building a website right now that is a conversational analytics tool that allows indie devs to query and analyze Steam data. So let's jump into it. What we're doing right now, we are on the next step of the build, which is the front end. And in the last episode, I just cleaned up the data, just made sure the data was fit and ready for use. And now the next step to take today is to clean up the front end. Before I hit record, I've just been working on some prompts. And what I want the prompt to do is basically build a front end website. What I've done right now, let me just switch my screen. I've used ChatGPT, and I generally use ChatGPT and Claude. I use ChatGPT just to make sure I'm not using my Claude credits on just conversations. So I'll have a chat with ChatGPT, figure some things out, then throw it back to Claude. What I've asked ChatGPT to do is basically name me some conversational AI tools that have good websites, good UX, UI. Hex is the one I like. So what I've done is basically asked for a prompt to put into Claude to create me a similar front end. Now what I'm going to do is, because it doesn't know like all the details about the website, I'm going to throw this back in Claude and ask it to redo this prompt to match my website, basically, because it knows everything about my website. So let's do that right now and see how that goes. Okay, nope, I need to go back. Okay, so go back again. The information you know about PlayIntel. Some points are generic, so please let these go over them. Okay. Oh well, obviously I think what it's done is, so I thought it was gonna give him back the prompt. Then I'm gonna have to put the prompt back in. Well, that's quite slow, right? So I think it's basically taken on the prompt and understood. Okay, cool. I get those parts, and let me just adapt it to PlayIntel. Which is good. All right, cool. Claude Code is quite smart. I'm actually quite excited to see how this looks, because this is going to be the point in which PlayIntel goes from an idea to something real. So there was an actual YouTube page that I looked at. Whilst this is doing what it's doing, let me show you the YouTube page that I looked at. So this chap over here, build great products. What was his name? Anyway, I just subscribed. He showed a tweet from, I believe this person works at Anthropic. His name's Tariq. So basically, it was a skill that you can add to Claude Code. But I've gone through the comments, and people are saying the skill is just a prompt. So you just need to basically create a good prompt. All right, let's see, man. Let's see. Moment of truth. Oh, it's got a different page now. Okay. Interesting. I'm not taken aback, but it looks professional. So let's see. Let me read. So imagine if you could talk to Steam data and get accurate answers. Now you can. PlayIntel helps indie developers validate game concepts, set competitive prices, and find underserved niches, all through natural conversation with 77,000 games of market data. What? Let's see sample size. How do I actually... Okay, join the waitlist. But I actually want to get to the page where I can actually talk to the data, so like we had before. Hey. Okay, so it's added the page where I can actually have a chat with Alex, as we'll call them now. All right, so it goes to dark mode. Yeah. Okay, new chat. Try asking. Okay, so if I just hit this. Okay, I'm liking this. All right. Yeah, I like this. Great. Can you How do I also export? Because I asked for exporting as well. Okay, it can't create a bar chart. So we'll work on that next time. But great. Here we are. We're in the landing page, and we have 2 great pages now. So we got our landing page, lots of information, examples of what we can ask. Skip the spreadsheets, just ask. But there should also be a button to export to Excel. So I know people like to analyze and play with their own data, so you will get a spreadsheet. Stop guessing your price point. I like this. All right, cool. Great. We've made progress. Again, like I always say, progress is everything. As long as you start the day in one place and can get to another, that is excellent. Let me show you the old front end just so you can see what it looked like. This is what we're working with. This is just the AI generated front end. You know, you got the purples. AI loves to do that. So with one prompt, we've gone from hair to hair in the matter of a couple minutes. So I'm happy with that. Let's leave that there. Next episode, I'm going to come back to this and just refine it, sharpen it, just make sure it's actually where I want it to be. So yeah, we'll leave it there. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much, guys.